Hi, welcome back to Home in Peace. You're here with Leah, and I am so excited today to bring you eight easy lunches that our family does on a regular basis. So I'm here with my littlest right now. She's just so stinking cute. Where do you think she got the blonde hair and the lunches, all this stuff? This idea of how to shop once a month is gonna make the fall, the summer, the spring, it doesn't matter, anytime. It's gonna make life a bit more of a breeze. And so how you do this is, I'm gonna show you, but yeah, choose a meal for each day, for each lunch, and then do it once a week, and it's easy to shop for. So you need 4 or 5 servings per kid per month, right? So, and then why do we do this? Because it makes life a lot easier and a lot better for you, for a more peaceful home. So, yeah. So let's get on to the meals. Meal that I have for you is mac and cheese. And then I guess what else I always add with my mac and cheese is some sort of frozen vegetable and hot dogs, just to kind of round it out. Hot dogs only last for 7 days, they say, once you've opened the package. So I would encourage you to freeze it and just take them out as you need them. Don't leave them in the refrigerator for a month. So, and then on the side you can do applesauce, canned peaches, canned pineapple, frozen fruit. My kids love to eat frozen things. I don't know if it's frozen, it's better, I guess. I don't know. Mac and cheese. Alright guys, so the next easy meal to go to that you can put in your pantry is sandwiches. Lunch meat. This right here, unfrozen, lasts about 2 months in your refrigerator. So you can freeze lunch meat and thaw it. It's great. I love this. My kids love lunch meat, so I stock up on lunch meat. But with your sandwiches, things like mayo, onions last a long time. Pickles, they last a long time. Cheese, you can freeze it, or it lasts a long time in the refrigerator. Bread is my biggest issue because we go through so much bread. I can make it, so I'll link a link below on how I make homemade bread. Super easy, so much easier than you think it is, guys. So easy. If you make 1 sandwich per kid per week, that's going to be about times 4 is 24 slices, and so I'm pretty sure that's over 1 loaf. So just remember that if you have it for breakfast, if you have it for lunch, and you have it for dinner, then you're going to need a lot of bread. So stock it all up, get those 6 loaves. Don't worry if people think you're crazy, because you're just trying to be safe. Or you're trying to be efficient. Okay, that's another thing. I don't want to spend extra money by going to the store a million times. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. Don't go buy 15 Sam's Club things of toilet paper. Okay, that was a bad idea. Don't do that. My favorite lunch of all time, because of its simplicity and its versatility and its creativity, and you don't get bored with it. Okay, so I am going to encourage you guys, if you want a simple lunch that you always go to, that you don't ever have to worry about or think about, do this one. Okay, this one is the Kids Cuttery. Okay, it's so fun. So I have examples like last time. I have the meat. Meat can be frozen. Put it on their plate like a little cute fancy thing, and then you add, I don't know, some canned olives that my kids love, and it's healthy. And then add in like a pickle. So typically if I had fresh fruits and vegetables, I would do a cucumber, or I would do any sort of just easy vegetable to chop up. You could be funny and you could try something that you haven't done before, which is like an onion or an artichoke or a potato or something like that that lasts. Root vegetables like Beets are really fun. Sweet potatoes are really fun to do, even raw. Things like that on this board are so fun. It's so fun. So other things is cheeses. Cheeses last a long time. You can freeze them. So just cut them up into little cubes for them and they would just love it, okay? And then last but not least, things like tomatoes. These tomatoes have lasted us 3 weeks, okay guys, 3 weeks. These are in the fridge right now. They don't taste as good when they're up in my window, which they last for about 2 weeks in my window and then a week in the fridge. So, but little things like tomatoes, fruits that, I mean, if you don't have any fruits, you could do like a canned pineapple or canned peaches on the side, on their plate. And my kids love this. This is exactly what they are into. You could do, and then do crackers on the side with some crackers with chips and different things like that. Just good stuff. So super fun, easy go-to meal that you can make look kind of cute, like a cookery board. So that is my favorite one, and then I'm going to give you the next 5 here. Alright, this one is not going to come as a surprise to you guys, but the peanut butter and jelly. The peanut butter and jelly, super easy. Peanut butter, jelly, bread, all those things you can last a long time. Bread you can freeze. Then I just add frozen vegetables, whether it's a medley, broccoli, you know, you choose your frozen vegetables. Another one that my Beachbody coach would not be super proud of me admitting that we still do, the quesadilla. You can add pork to it, chicken to it, beef to it, if you wanted to add a little bit of meat. But in my case, we just do cheese and tortillas, and then salsa and plain yogurt for sour cream on the side. And then if you wanted to be a little bit more fancy with some canned things, you could do some like enchilada sauce or something like that on the side and roll them up into cheese roll-ups or something like that. So that's super yummy. It's not the most healthy thing in the world, but hey, you know what? When you're trying to stay at home and you want options and ease, hey, it's okay. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. All right, so the next one is going to be your pizza, the personal pan pizza. So easy. Take a tortilla, put some sauce on it, put some cheese, and then pepperonis, and then some frozen pepper, 3 pepper and onion blends to make it a supreme for us. And let the kids eat these frozen if they don't want them on their pizza. Goodness gracious. They don't know what good pizza tastes like. But these are great to add on to that. Alright guys, I think you're catching my drift. The next one is going to be something frozen. It's a smoothie. At the beginning of the month, I'm definitely going to get lots of spinach, and whenever that spinach starts to go bad, which is usually in about a week or week and a half, I'm going to put it all into my freezer, okay? And then from there, I'm going to add spinach to strawberries and bananas and protein powder. I really like the pea protein. It's not whey. It doesn't have the clean stuff, doesn't have some of the bad things in it for kids. So pea protein is super great to add into that flaxseed. I think I already said peanut butter, any sort of nut butter. And then yogurt is a protein. And so if you don't have protein in powdered form, you can add it in as the yogurt form. Milk, different things. Yogurt is so awesome. Yogurt will last. Plain yogurt you can use for sour creams, for breakfasts and yogurt. Those last about 30 days. Get that yogurt. And then add that in with some oats and you've got a balanced meal. So the last thing I have on my list is yogurt and granola. So that yogurt is your protein, it lasts a month, and granola is something you can make or you can buy. It's just super yummy and one of those go-to easy cereal like meals. Only it lasts a little longer than cereal does, in my opinion. Actually, it lasts a lot longer, especially if you use oats and nuts and seeds and dried fruit in your granola. You can make your own granola. I'll have a link of how to make your own granola below. And that is what I have for you guys today. So, suggesting, I also want to talk to you a little bit about how do you plan for this. So, in my opinion, making a plan is what's going to make this easy. Always having to make decisions all the time is super difficult when you stay at home because you have children that ask you a lot of things. They ask a lot of you. So trying to lessen your decision making is super helpful. So if you can know every Tuesday I have yogurt and granola, every Wednesday we have First Meal pizzas. So now, granted, do you have to have a different meal every day? In our family, we don't. Our typical go-to is the Kids Cooktary, where we have a hodgepodge of a fruit, a vegetable, a meat, a fat, and like a carb of some sort. And it's just, they love it. They eat it all. Super simple, super simple. You have a plethora of options. You can use one for every day and an extra in case you get bored. Or you can just choose a few of them and use them and reuse them. And I love the options here. These are what we would go to. Guys, thanks a ton. Enjoy this nice spring weather. I cannot wait for summer. So, okay, take care.